Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Got some NBA player props we're looking at today on PrizePicks for the NBA Finals. OKC and Indiana. It is what it is. OKC, for me, I hate to say it, OKC in four. That's how I'm calling it right now. OKC in four. They've been rolling through everybody except Denver, but rolling. Indiana, I don't know, man. I feel like they're playing with house money. But here we go. Three picks we're going to look at. Best three picks to 3.25 our money. So you're going to be up 3.25x on our money here. First one, Hartenstein, over 6.5 boards. So throughout the playoffs, he is averaging 8 rebounds. And that comes off of 16 rebound opportunities. We just need 7 from him here tonight. His unalternated line is just set at 7 rebounds. So if he hits that, you would get a push. So in my opinion, the risk to reward ratio isn't high enough for me to just take the 7. It's just as fine dropping it down, taking a 6.5 Goblin. Versus Minnesota, last series, he only had 6 rebounds on 14 rebound opportunities on average. But Minnesota does have height. They have a true center and a true power forward. Indiana does not have either one of those. Turner gets like 3 boards a game. Siakam is more of a small forward. And so that Minnesota series is really weighing this line down to 7, now 6.5. So I think that's perfectly fine. But I'm taking 6.5. Like I said, the payoff isn't drastic enough to not risk to risk the push potential. So that'll be pick number 1. Pick number 2, looking at Chet, over 11.5 points here. He is averaging 16 points per game this postseason. This goes right back to them not really being able to match up, Indiana not really being able to match up. So I think Chet has a solid game here. Only worried about minutes. The game could get a little ugly. I think his unalternated line is set like 14.5, something like that. So I'm just going to take 11.5. I think he can get this in 3 quarters. So we'll just go with that. Miles Turner, last pick. This is the only non-goblin on here. 20.5 PRA. I'm taking the under here. This year versus OKC, they played 3 times, and he failed to clear this line. In 2 of those 3, he had 17, 25, and 19. So yes, they were close calls, but nonetheless, he goes under. So I do see this being a very tough game for Turner. Gobert averaged 14 PRA against OKC, and he is a true center. Jokic, we're not going to discuss Jokic. He's just different. Turner is not Jokic. And then we go back to Memphis. Zach Edey only averaged 16 PRA per game against OKC. And these are actual true centers that can match up, and they held Gobert to 14 and Edey to 16. I don't think Edey ever went over. Gobert might have went over once. So Turner gonna have a hard time getting the ball going here. I think it's just gonna be tough. It's just gonna be tough. He might clear his points. He might clear his 3-point attempt. Blah blah blah. But just the whole cake ain't having it, bro. 20.5 just seems a bit steep. This line I could see bugging down to 18.5 by the time we get a couple games in. So that'll be the 3 picks though. Miles Turner under 20.5 PRA, Chet over 11.5 points, Hartenstein over 6.5 boards. And like I said, we are looking to more than triple our money here. So let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good luck. Later.